Hi, I'm Ron Heller. Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you a system that will enable you as an affiliate to get $1,000 commissions. Now, we know that selling a high ticket item, something that costs like $2,000 in which you get $1,000 commissions, is not easy for most affiliates because most of them don't have the selling skills to do that. And you may consider yourself to not yet having those skills, which is fine, because I'm going to show you a system in which you can sell the cheap products, the $7 or $10 products, and still get big commissions, the $1,000 commissions over time as you utilize and use the system that I'm about to show you. So stick around, it's going to be very interesting. Let's dive into the computer and see how it's done. Okay, so we're now at the computer right here, and let's begin by simply asking, why do we need big commissions? I mean, what's wrong with $5, $10, $20 commissions? Well, obviously, most affiliates make small commissions. Like if you promote Amazon products, you get like a 10% commission out of a $100 product, so that's $10 commission. If you promote ClickBank product, which is also very popular thing to promote, most of the commissions are like $20-$30 out of the product value. So it's kind of the same effort to make a small commission and to make a big one. So it really doesn't make sense to put on all this effort into making $20 commissions, where you can put the same amount of effort. You can build yourself a same amount of effort of an affiliate business, and have it geared towards making you $1,000 commissions instead of $20 commissions. It just makes sense to go for the bigger reward, because if you only make one of these sales per week, that's $1,000 a week, which is more than what most Americans do. So it makes sense to do that. If you're going to build yourself an affiliate marketing operation anyway, so you better put the effort towards the right type of reward that you want to get to yourself. So what I'm going to share with you about in this presentation is kind of a hack. It's not really a hack, but it's kind of a good way of structuring your affiliate marketing efforts. So you will eventually going to sell small products, small items, but you're going to get paid big commissions, those $1,000 commissions I mentioned, or recurring commissions in some cases, on the back end. Because what you're going to do is you're going to sell first those small ticket items, and over time the vendor, the company for which you sold this company, for that company for which you sold these commissions, they're going to give you like a small commission for the first sale, for the first $7 or $10 sale. They'll give you like a $3, which is it's nothing. But the thing is, they're going to keep up and do the follow-up, and they're going to do the upsells, and they're going to take those all those $7 sales which you generated, and they're going to sell these people more and more items at an increasing cost. They get more value, but also the cost of the item is getting higher, and that way you get credited for all those back-end commissions without you having to be the one who is actively selling them. You're only selling the entrance product, the $7 or $10 product, and once that customer is getting to that, is in that company, you will be credited with all the future sales that this company will sell to that initial customer that you brought in. So what you're doing here is you're using what's called the value ladder, and you're leveraging the vendor's selling skills. You remember I mentioned at the beginning that we want those $1,000 commissions, but as an affiliate, you usually don't have the selling skills. So to sell this kind of expensive item, because it is harder to sell than to sell a $10 item, obviously. But what you do is you divide the work between you and the vendor. You do the initial sale, the $10 sale. You give the customer to the vendor, and the vendor who is a very experienced marketer with years of experience in online selling, he will do the big sell for you. He'll do the leverage, the heavy lifting for you, and you'll get credit. You get the commission for the big sale because you brought in a client, a new customer to their company. So this is a great example of leverage, because you do your own thing, your own kind of easy thing, just to sell $7 commissions, and over time, as you bring more customers to the company, you'll get paid the $1,000 commissions on the upsells that they make. So this is called a value ladder, and here's an example of a value ladder of a dentist. So a dentist, we've all been to dentists, we all love them, good people, we all need them. So the dentist, what you do with the dentist is you go in for a tooth cleaning, which is usually quite cheap, maybe it's $100, and after you complete with your teeth cleaning, the dentist says, hey, would you like to get your teeth whitened, because they're kind of cloudy and maybe yellowish? And you say yes, and of course you set another appointment with that dentist, and you do the whitening, but the whitening is kind of maybe kind of $1,000 kind of thing. So you started with $100, but the bills of the dentist is growing. Now you paid him another $1,000 for the whitening, and then he says, okay, maybe he offers you to become his returner client, someone who comes for the 6-month checkups every month and every 6 months, and you come every 6 months, and sometimes you have a cavity, or you have whatever it is that you have to sort out with the dentist, and so obviously he charges you for those meetings every 6 months, and if there's additional work that needs to be done, like a cavity or a root canal or any one of those scary things, then he's going to charge you more. So he's kind of turned you into his kind of a regular income kind of thing. And sometimes you need some cosmetic work. Okay, when someone else say we need really a cosmetic work on our teeth, maybe we want to do something to do something for the teeth. Maybe they don't look that good after a few years, so you invest in some cosmetic work on your teeth, and this one's going to be very expensive. Could be maybe $20,000 or whatever. So you see, this is the value ladder, because you just came in for a tooth cleaning, they got you for the tooth cleaning, and then because the dentist is a nice guy and he treats you well, over time, over the years, he's going to charge you more and more, and over time, this could be like a 10-year period, you are worth maybe $30,000 or $40,000 or $50,000 to that dentist, and you just came for teeth cleaning for $100 10 years ago. So this is a perfect example of a value ladder that dentists use in order to make a great living off of their clients, which is legitimate. We all have the right to make a living, and not the right, the obligation to make a living. And dentists use this model to their full advantage. So I'm going to show you how you can use the value ladder in the same way, just like the dentist did. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to you're here. Okay, all you do is you bring the company, which I'll tell you about it in a few minutes. You bring that company, those people, you get them in for $7 or $10 or $3 or whatever it is, a very, very low ticket item. You sell them like the initial thing, and then you're done. You're out of the picture. But the company, they are extremely good at upselling and at following up. And what they do is they start following up after that first customer that you brought them in for like $7, and they start selling them the front end and the middle and the back end, and they start selling them like $1,000 product and a $2,000 product and a $5,000 and a $10,000 product. And they also put him on continuity program, which means that he's going to pay $30 per month for a membership or for whatever kind of service that he consumes from that company, and you get paid commissions on all of that. So you just made this $7 initial sale, and you get paid for years over all the products that initial customer, which you brought, is consuming from this company. So this is a great model. This is the hack I was talking about, because all you do is just sell this and you get paid for all of this. You partner with them on the long term. So the thing is, you need to choose your company wisely. What I highly recommend is to choose either recurring companies, which things like a good example could be like an autoresponder. If you know what that is, it's a machine that enables marketers to send automated predefined emails to their subscribers. So an autoresponder is a good example, because you bring them like a client at the beginning, and if they're happy with the autoresponder and they stay with them for years, you get paid like a commission every time they renew. Every month they have like an automatic kind of billing, and you get paid a part of that. So continuity programs are great. And another thing is there's a certain education company, and what they sell is education for online marketers, for digital marketers, kind of like us. So you can bring a customer for them for $7, and after that they will sell that customer more and more expensive training, more in depth. Of course, they give a lot of value in those trainings, but the more advanced trainings that include hand-to-hand, hand-in-hand coaching and all kind of things that are by nature they are more expensive than just info products or whatever. All of that is it's located on this side of the value ladder, and you get commissions over an unlimited amount of time from everything else that the customer that you brought to that educational company consumes over time. So what is that educational company? I'm going to show you at the end of this presentation. I'm going to tell you all about that educational company. If you're curious right now, you can click the link below this video in the description area, or in the first comment. I'm going to put that link to a page that will take you and introduce that company to you. But really, what I'm doing with that company is I'm using it in two ways. I'm consuming myself the educational materials that they have, the courses, the training, whatever they have here, and I'm also an affiliate for them. So every time someone comes to that company through me, through the $7 initial test drive that you can get with that company, I'll get paid for forever, whatever that client will buy from that company. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how what is the best way to start building your own system. As I promised at the beginning of the presentation, there's a system for that, a system to build a way to have all those interested people come to you. You can then recommend the initial product that company that you have with that company, that $7 entrance product. And when you get those people to buy that $7 product, which is kind of easy, then after that, everything that will come from that client later on, all the high-end or the back-end products or the recurring commission products that will come will be credited to you. So how do you build this kind of system to bring people into that system, so you can sell them that initial $7 product and start from there? So how do you do that? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to build an audience of people that you educate and give them value, kind of like I'm doing in this presentation. Just share what you know, share your insights, your understanding of online marketing or whatever it is you're trying to sell. Maybe you're trying to sell something else. Maybe you found a good company that compensates you in the way which I described on the back end. Maybe you want to promote them. You don't have to promote internet marketing kind of products. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. There's a great variety of programs online. Just make sure they're either paying you on the back end of expensive products, or they're paying you recurring commission, which means you made the first sale and you're getting paid for every month that the client renews their subscription or their membership fees or whatever it is. That's kind of a monthly recurring thing. Okay, so how do you start to attract people into this kind of system where you can give them value and offer them that kind of thing, that kind of initial thing that they can purchase? Well, first of all, you have to be able to educate and give value. Secondly, you want to attract people who want what you offer, and then you give them extra value, give them more than they ask for, and at the end you recommend a product that will help them achieve their goal. And you want to use a mix of methods, because it's a good thing to have all kinds of approaches, all kinds of way to reach your audience. So how do you exactly reach your audience and start building the value and start building the authority that you have with that audience over time, and then start recommending products? Well, the initial structure, I'm going to move myself over here. So, yeah, okay. So the initial structure that you want to build for yourself is you want, the thing is that we reach people on social media today. Okay, that's the main thing. People, there are researchers who show that people are like 9 hours per day on social media. Could be Facebook, could be Instagram, could be YouTube, could be whatever it is. But 9 hours out of, I mean, that's almost all the time that people are awake. So it's crazy. I mean, 10 years ago it wasn't like that. So we had to have to use different ways to reach our clients. But now it's kind of easier, because everyone's on social media and everyone can be reached through Facebook, through YouTube, through LinkedIn, through Twitter, through Instagram, whatever it is. That TikTok is also kind of popular right now. Whatever it is that you want, you can reach your target audience. So what you do, the thing that I recommend, the best channels in my opinion, are the YouTube. You can start and develop your own YouTube channel, and a Facebook group. You can also do a Facebook page, and you can also use your own profile page at the beginning. But you want to put things together in a more, in my opinion, more orderly way. You need to establish your own Facebook group, which is kind of easy. There's nothing to it. Just there's a button that you can press and says start a group. You start your own group, and you start building from there. You designate the group to whatever it is you want to talk about in that group. And once you got your YouTube channel and your Facebook group set up, you start adding content to them. When it comes to YouTube channel, you just start to make videos. The thing to do with YouTube is to just look at the videos that your competitors are doing. Whoever is in your niche, they're like, you can do a search on YouTube and find the people who are the channels who are the most popular in your niche. Okay, and you look at the videos that they do, and you look at the most popular videos that they have, and you start to check out the titles of these videos, and you start to find if there's a recurring theme. So for instance, I don't know, let's say that you're in the dog niche. Okay, you found a great affiliate program in the dog niche that you can sell like a $7 item in the beginning, and then there is a recurring $50 a month fee, in which you get $25 as a commission every time the person who stays subscribed to that service gets every time he pays, you get a $25 commission to you. So it could be a nice program. I don't know if there is a program like that out there, but you can have a look at search for Google for dog training affiliate programs and see, maybe there is something like that. Okay, so what you do is you look at YouTube and you find the top channels for dog training, and you look at the top videos. Which videos are the most popular? Which videos get the most views and the most comments? Let's say that you look at a few channels and you see that how to stop your dog from barking is a very popular theme, because many dog owners are kind of disturbed by the fact that their dog is barking all the time. So they want to make him stop. So you see there's something that's repeating itself and is very popular. So you make video about that. So you just make a list of 20, 30, 50 subjects of videos that people are interested in, and you just make your own version, because some people will be attracted to you, to the way you tell a story, to the way you convey and and deliver content. Some people will like you and they will stick around. They will subscribe to your channel, and they will watch more and more of your videos. And at the end of every video, you can recommend them to go and consume your to go and visit your page, in which you will get their email address, and you can start following up with them with email. And after you get their email address, you can send them directly to the product page, in which the product, that initial $7 product or whatever it is being sold, and you can and some of them will buy, some of them won't, but you can follow up with email, and you can over time convince them, and you can, by the email, you can send them directly back to the product page, or you can send them to, every time you put together a new YouTube video on your channel, for example, you can send them to your channel and say, hey, there's a new video on my YouTube channel, check it out. So you can send them not only to the product page, you can send them also to your YouTube channel. So that's like the basic structure as far as YouTube is concerned. As far as the Facebook group, it's kind of the same thing. You find out the best themes to talk about in other Facebook groups, for example, and you get your own version. Get your own version up there. You can go on Facebook groups. You can also go on live every day or every week or 2 times a week or whatever. Live is a great way to attract people, because Facebook's algorithm also gives your live feed to people who are not part of your group yet, and you know, that's a great way to grow the group, because people will find you and join your live session, want to join the group to see your live session. So these are 2 great ways to start building your audience and start sending people, dripping them onto the opt-in page, getting their email address, start following up with them, sending more and more of them to the product page, and a certain percent will join your $7 initial product. And from there, you'll start making, over time, you'll start making those big commissions, the $500, the $1,000, the $2,000 commissions. But all this, almost needless to say, but I'll say it anyway, this needs consistency. You need to build more and more content into your YouTube channel and into your Facebook group in order to fuel this whole process. You need to be consistent, and you need to do it every day for months in order for it to work. Just take 2 or 3 hours of your time every day, whichever works for you, and you have to work this every day, because otherwise, if you do it for like 2 weeks or 1 week or 2 weeks and quit, it won't work. It's kind of like going to the gym. If you go to the gym for 1 week or 2 weeks, you can't expect to become masculine and fit, because it won't work. So, you know, it's common sense. But in the online world, sometimes people do something for a week or 2 and they expect great results. Well, no, sorry, it doesn't work this way. You have to be consistent. Okay, so another thing I want to share with you is, look, what I showed you here is the basic system. That's basic structure, and that's totally true. You can do that as well for 2 months, 3 months. This is almost free, except for, you know, maybe the opt-in pay, maybe the opt-in, the autoresponder, the email system will cost you something, but this can be done for almost free, but it's also quite slow. Okay, so if you're like me, not a very patient man, you can supercharge. You can just build your system this way, but supercharge it. How do you supercharge a system? How to make it go faster and faster? Well, this requires a little more skill. By the way, the company which I'm going to refer you to later on, the educational company, this is one thing that they teach very, very well, how to use paid advertising, because paid advertising is the way to supercharge your system and make everything work a lot faster and better over time. So for your YouTube channel, you can use YouTube ads to push people into seeing your videos in your channel, and some of them will go to your opt-in page and continue the process as we've described. For Facebook group, you can use Facebook ads to build your Facebook group faster, not relying on the algorithms of Facebook to bring people to your group. You can just, you know, use Facebook ads to offer your group to interested people, to people who are likely to join it. First, if your group is around, your entire business is around dog training, you can use Facebook ads and say something like, hey, this is a cool group for dog owners, join us, and we do live videos every day. So, and you can, you know, and people, you can get like new members into your group for a few cents or for 10 cents or whatever it is. And that's where you can grow your Facebook group faster and faster and faster. And at some point, when you got like more than 1,000 people in your Facebook group, you can turn off the ads, because Facebook's algorithm catches on, and your Facebook group is being pushed into other people, it's been advertised in other groups of dog owners, and they will discover your group and come and join it. So it's kind of an accelerating process, but you need ads to make it go faster at the beginning, when you only have like 20 people in your group. If you want to get like into a 20,000 group, you need to initially give it a big boost. Okay, so in terms of the opt-in page, again, if you want to accelerate the process, what you can do is you can do these kind of ads both in Google, YouTube, and Facebook. These ads are called retargeting. What you do is you take the people, you put a little piece of code on your opt-in page, and you take that piece of code, tracks the people who came and saw your opt-in page but did not opt in yet. So what you do is you put up an ad and says, hey, I saw that you visited the page but you didn't opt in yet. We have this and we have that, and we have these bonuses and we have this. You better come in the next 24 hours because it's limited, and so on and so forth. And you can just push them back. People who already seen you and know you, they are more likely to respond. You can push them back to the opt-in page, and hopefully they will opt in, and you can send them to the product page, and you can start following up with them. And this kind of retargeting also works well along with email marketing, because with your email marketing, because the email marketing is, people don't always open their email, as you well know. So, but if they see your face again and again, after they already opt in, they say, oh yeah, I got this email from this guy. I see him now in an ad on Facebook. Maybe I should open his email and see what he's talking about. So it kind of enhances your email as well. So I'm using these kind of accelerators in order to make my system work faster and harder for me. And if you have the budget and you have the patience and if you have the skill, or you want to learn the skill of how to build good ads, you can use that and kind of accelerate the whole process and get to your results much faster. So okay, so at this point, I want you to click the link in the description to learn more about getting the $1,000 commissions that you like. What I gave you here is kind of a premiere, is kind of the essence of things. But if you want to get much more in depth and really understand all the concepts that are being discussed here and all the components of the system, I have a training for you. You can access that training by clicking the link in the description or in the comments below this video, and you will be forwarded to a page in which I'll explain everything. So see you there. Click the link below this description, below this video. Click the link in the description below this video, and I'll see you there. My name is Ron Heller, and it's been a pleasure making this video for you. Hope to see you really soon. Bye.